Marlborough's the place that's put New Zealand wine on the map of the wine world. We're surrounded by protective mountain ranges, we've got amazing coastal sites, and we've got wonderful sunlight provided by Kaputa Te Wairau. Our natural environment is a significant force in our wines. These wines all share the same qualities and a palpable sense of place, which is our home, Marlborough.
I first arrived in Marlborough in the summer of 1978. That was really the beginning of a great adventure. For me, there was no use to go and look any further. Marlborough had to be the place. Well, this photo was the first day I set foot in Marlborough. You can see the excitement there.
The Marlborough wine industry is incredibly proud of our roots. The roots of our pioneers and those that came before us ground us. We look to honour this tradition as we guide our way forward into the future.
To look forward appropriately, we've got to look back at the past. This particular bit of land was planted in the late 1800s by David Hurd. We've replanted his original vineyard in Muscat. And we've replanted the vineyard exactly as it was, using old tautura and matai posts. These traditional aspects are really the core to what we do with our winemaking style, but it's important for us to innovate and keep looking forward and putting our own imprint as the people who are here working the land in this modern time.
We know that innovation is created in the spaces between the people who've been and the people yet to come. Our unique heritage has guided our winemaking journey in Marlborough. We're united by this love of our region and this heritage.
My dad, Alan, he was there literally the very first planting of the grapes back in '73. People said you can't grow grapes in Brancourt, it's ridiculous, it's too dry. No one knew how big Marlborough Sauvignon Blanc was going to be, and they just proved through innovation, proved from the adventurous nature that they could do it. For me, seeing as a kid growing up and seeing it grow to a pretty massive industry is pretty incredible. And it's something we want to continue.
Our people are the beating heart of the Marlborough wine industry. There's a spirit, an energy, a love of the land that comes together to create an excellence that's unreplicatable anywhere else.
When the region really started, there was such a small group that everyone worked extremely well together. When we tried things like the first Marlborough Wine and Food Festival, I mean, it was such a huge success. Every year, you know, the energy from getting people together to celebrate Marlborough was just amazing. When we set off in the 80s to go and market wines in the UK, everyone helped each other because it's for the good of all of us to have good wine.
Marlborough wine is where complexity and clarity collide and where boundaries are pushed. It's where commitment to mastery and artisanal practices are refined and perfected time and time again.
To me, the value of excellence is something that takes time, and it's not something that you can gain just within 1 year, within one vintage. That excellence comes in that consistency. I think what we're trying to bottle is that first glimpse of Marlborough, that perfect example of what we want to show off to the world. It has to be fresh, it has to be bright, but then it has to have something behind it, some depth and concentration.
Marlborough Sauvignon Blanc has rightly earned its place on the world stage of wine. Its intensity of flavour, its unique characteristics make it unreplicatable anywhere else in the world. It's Marlborough Sauvignon Blanc that's allowed us to explore other varieties such as Chardonnay, Pinot Noir, Riesling, Gewürztraminer and others.
We've seen Marlborough changing from grazing land to vast fields of Sauvignon Blanc. Planting a diverse range of biodiverse fauna and flora is really important to foster resilience. You know, there's so many different regions, sub-regions and micro-regions in Marlborough that deliver so many different flavour profiles and soils. So we grow Sauvignon Blanc, Pinot Noir, Pinot Gris, Gewürztraminer, Riesling, bone dry and dry style. We also grow Chenin Blanc, we grow Moscato and Syrah.
All great wines, when you drink them, should take you on a journey to a sense of place, to the place where they began. Hot days, cool nights come together to create a zesty intensity that you won't find anywhere else.
It's one of the amazing things about Marlborough is it has so many different sub-regions. The way we capture the essence of each of those varietals and the characters we're trying to achieve from Marlborough as a region is by being out there, understanding your land. We walk the land before we plant it. We do our due diligence. We understand our soil.
We want to grow it in a way that is consistent year in and year out. For me, the 50 years is a big number. It's a memorable period of time, yet I feel like it's still exciting and there's still so much more to learn about and explore, and I think it's just in our DNA. We have a chance of continuing to make the region exciting, continuing to make the region a place that we're so proud of.
We all practice love and care. But we're not scared to do things, we've never been, because unless we experiment, we'll never change.
The past 50 years has been an enormous, almost an exponential growth.
When I came here, there were 30 acres of Sauvignon Blanc in the district. It's amazing how it has just changed. Unbelievable, really.
It's quite exciting for the region that we're always evolving and growing and adding going forward. The next generation are only going to take our wines to the next level.
The history for us is inspiration for what we're doing. Considering what has been done here before us is really important in guiding us into the future.
Marlborough can stand proud, what we've achieved here, what we made. 47 years later, I couldn't have found any better. Quite chuffed about that,
As we celebrate 50 years of Marlborough's official beginning as a wine region, we invite you to experience the place we call home, Marlborough.